As a physical product seller, your mission needs to be to focus on acquiring customers, marketing to acquire those customers, and making sales to those customers to continue growing your brand. You don't need to be focused on the fulfillment operations and making sure that product gets shipped, especially when you're talking 100 plus orders a day. Hi, my name is Preston Howard, and I'm one of the founders here at Shipping Kingdom. And that was a problem that we ran into not too long ago. We were actually sellers ourselves, now seven-figure sellers, and the brands that we had were just growing too quickly. The problem was that up to midnight we're sitting there packaging 100 orders by hand in our house just to be able to take that over to the shipping facility, where we could have been spending that time making connections, marketing our brand, and continuing to gain more customers. And we knew we had to do something different. So at the time we kind of took a leap, and we actually invested in being able to have a warehouse where we could store all the products and have enough room to be able to grow into. Little did we know, later down the line, we would actually be able to use this same warehouse to serve clients just like you and help you to where you can focus again on growing your brand and not having to worry about the hassle. We actually enjoyed the process of being able to build this up, learn the systems, and get the team in to actually execute on these things to where we're able to get about 350, 400 orders a day with just 2 people. Now, typically we're operating at a 4-man team so we can get a lot more out, but we try to keep small so we can have attention to detail for the clients that we are working with to be able to service you as best as possible. That's why our spots are actually limited for how many more clients that we can bring on board. But one of the cool things that I want to show you today is actually how our operation works. We have some incredible software that we use. Our team is really, really great, but I'm going to admit this software makes it a lot easier for them in terms of being able to get your orders out quicker and into the hands of your customers. So real quick, let's go ahead and show you how this process works. The starting point here is our picking cart. So our pickers come in the morning. We've actually got 8, some have more, but typically we're pushing out about 8 orders every 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the size of that order and the location in the warehouse. So you can see just with this pushing around how we're able to have that productivity. So I'm going to show you kind of what the typical process is for picking an order. So as I've got my cart and I'm coming through these aisles, your SKUs, your products, are going to be stored in specific locations throughout the warehouse, just like this right here. So these bins are $3 a month. This is where your products can be stored. Now, if you've got a lot of pallets, it's actually $20 for pallet storage, and you can see that here. And then the individual ship costs and things like that are on our complete pricing guide that you can be able to download once you click the Apply Now button below. But right over here is kind of an example of what it's going to look like. These bins give you the ability to store typically up to about 100 of a specific SKU, but then of course you can also have multiple bin locations for that SKU if a pallet just doesn't make sense for where you're at right now. Now what's really cool is that we're able to have specific locations for each of these bins. All the way back to the warehouse, we've got about 7 or 8 rows, and it's basically like a library that our software is able to know, to be able to tell our pickers where to come, to be able to make it as quick as possible to fulfill your orders. So just as an example, you've got your location, then we've got your SKU here. Once your products are here, this gives us the ability to identify that product while also knowing how many are in stock on our software to also forecast and tell you when you need to reorder based on the orders that you have coming into your store. Very, very cool process. But so what happens is when we come through, we'll scan a specific tote, we'll take the product that goes in that order, we'll place it in, we'll confirm that we've got it there. That's how we make sure when that order comes in, we've got all the products that are in that order. And then we'll just continue through until we have all of the orders picked, and then we'll bring it back through to our shipping station. This is kind of our shipping corral over here where all the carts are going. And we decided to shoot this on break so that way we didn't have too much noise going on or you wouldn't be able to hear us. But what's really cool is once we push these up, we're able to double confirm at the shipping station. So like I said, when we scan it, we confirm that that product that's in the order is indeed in here. And then as they're shipping it up there, the software is also going to tell them, here are the products that are included in this order, so they're able to double check. Just another way that we're able to make sure that we're getting the efficiency and making sure that the products are there, we're not missing anything that's going to be in there. Now, one of the other cool things about us, since we're located in Memphis, Tennessee, we're actually in the hub of FedEx. This gives us the opportunity to provide you with FedEx Express shipping. That's a 2-day shipping option that's only going to cost you $9. So if you can fit it into a 10 by 10 by 6 box or a little bit larger, and I'll go ahead and show you the size. Excuse the trash down there, but basically anything that can fit into this box ships for $9. So we are set up to be able to handle clients who have maybe smaller products, things like this over here as far as lacquers. We can fit a lot into this order, but again, this ships for only $9. We can accompany large orders as well, but this just be able to help it so that way you can serve your customer that much faster and much more consistently as well. So we're really excited about the operation that we've got, and we're excited to be able to potentially work with you as a client and serve you as well. So if you're ready to be able to focus on growing your brand, where your attention as a seller needs to be, and not have to worry about the logistics, let's talk. We want to be able to talk and help you continue to grow. So go ahead and click apply now, fill out the short application. We look forward to speaking with you soon.